What's up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of Crunchy Top 1000 in the Classic. This time we are here on Hirschfelden, and we're starting off with two pheasants. I believe this one right here, maybe? Yep, that's the one that goes up to 30. That's of course the max score you can get, so would definitely like to get that one. And maybe with a little luck, it's actually pretty well scoring as well, and there's this guy right here. Just a smaller one, nothing too interesting about that one, but the hunter score is never forgotten. And since they don't even run away or anything, it's just a free score. I'll never miss out on that. But yeah, I'm mainly looking for either a rare fallow deer stag or a rare red deer stag. Those would probably be like the two big things I still would love to get on this map. Red pheasant, of course, as well, but those are available on the other maps, so not really too fussed about getting that one on here. But yeah, let's take a look at this guy right here, up to 30. Not the worst weight I've seen. 24.67. Not quite as close to 30 as I maybe would have hoped, but honestly, it's a decent start. Can never complain about the two male pheasants right off the bat. And there is a roadie over there. I'll go check it out, and of course, if it's rare, you'll see it. If it's not, well, then you won't. Now we have a few wild boars coming in. And of course, these guys do in fact also have skull mounts now, which I would love to get. But let's actually see if we can find the one I'm looking for. I just spotted it. Yep, this one right here is the biggest one. So let's try and line up our shot here and get it down. Maybe we can get a few more here. Did bring out the rifle. Shot it twice, I think, and yeah, went for a third one and dropped right there. But I didn't really feel like tracking them down, and honestly I didn't think any of those shots were particularly good. So went for 3 shots for one animal, honestly, that's whatever. It's just GM, I guess, wasted in the end, which I don't care too much about. But yeah, do want a skull mount for these guys as well, and this one does not look too bad. Got 2 fairly nice sets of teeth there, and let's see. 758, that is definitely smaller than I expected it would be, I have to be honest. Now I don't quite remember what the square estimate was, and I kinda shot it before I could see it again. But yeah, not really sure what it was, but definitely higher than that. Of course there was that female pheasant down there, which is just, you know, it's hunter score, that's what I'm all about, right? Trying to still get that, you know, top 1000, so even if it's just a female pheasant, you gotta get it. Does help out every little bit, until of course you reach the 1000 kills, but yeah. Yeah, just a female boar up here, definitely needed all those shots though. This time hopefully we have a better boar. The score estimate is, I believe, higher. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what the score estimate was on the last one, but this one looks better from what I can tell, like from the distance here. And it definitely is. I mean, it goes up to 1100, and I think like even its minimum score is higher than what the last one scored. So definitely going to be a lot better, and if it could score that 1000 plus, it might even actually go into the lodge here. And need to put a bullet in here just in case I mess up my shot for the recurve, because honestly, shooting boars with the recurve has been a lot of work for me. But let's try if we can make this work, and actually, that was pretty good. Straight into the brain, no issues there. I mean, it did spot us for a second though, of course, that was pretty much whatever. I was already lining up my shot there, so spotting it actually made it a little bit easier. I mean, it does look better, though the teeth in the back seem a little shorter, so let's take a look right here. And maybe once it loads, 787. Now it is bigger than the last one, I'm pretty sure, but that is quite disappointing. That's pretty much the minimum score it could have been, and it could have been a 1100 plus. That is quite unfortunate. Now we have this herd of fallow deer on the right there, and we have this roe deer coming in over here. This one is up to 180 score estimate, and I believe that guy there on the right, that little darker colored one, is the biggest fallow deer, so I would love to get both of them. Alright, I'm pretty sure I will mess up the shot on the roadie and little spook, or what it actually spotted us. Let's get this guy gone and down really quick. Let's see if we can get this one, and it dropped it perfectly. The second one, absolutely not. I completely sent that bullet into the ground. That was not my best shot I've ever had, but it's whatever. Got the two animals I wanted specifically there. Could have gotten maybe more fallow deer instead of like this roe deer back here, but honestly, it had a decent-ish score estimate, so I didn't want to miss out on that. Good weight as well here, so 148.9, a little bit lower than I maybe thought it would have scored. I would have expected to score like 160s, but that's fine too. Just taking a quick look at these geese up here, you never know if you might spot something rare. I do believe it works like that because they do break, and if they are rare, you will see them being rare before they break. There is also a pheasant down here. Let's take a look at this guy. Only up to 23, so it's pretty unfortunate of a score. I, of course, will grab it. You know, like I said plenty of times before, hunt to score is hunt to score. And we'll also, of course, grab that fallow deer, but in the end, no great scores on either of those. A little bit unfortunate here, especially because fallow deer I have not yet really gotten anything cool, so that's a little disappointing, but we'll take it. I was tracking down the fallow deer from before, from the previous herd, and it led me right to these pheasants, and you saw it for just a second there, but that's like a proper look, 25 to 30 score estimate. That is honestly not too bad. Of course, it's gonna be guaranteed the biggest one we've seen, at least so far, so I do 100% would like to get this. And that one is down, the fellow spooked, but that is whatever. Gonna grab the second guy. And the third one in the back I actually have not yet spotted at all, so I'm not really sure on what this could be. Another 25 to 30, though that one has a lower weight estimate. But that doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can get it. That was too high. That was too low. I'm not really sure. I'm missing all my shots. Besides the last one. That was close because I'm like 95% sure I don't have any more bullets left. But for now, the score, if it will load, of course, that's you know, always important. 26.98. I mean, with a minimum of 25 and a max of 30, that's pretty much right in the middle there, so I can't complain too much. Not bad at all, and definitely, yeah, like I said, out of bullets for the 22, so that's definitely a little bit unfortunate, because that means I will have to go back to the lodge and grab some more, because I don't want to run around without any of them. You never know what you find. I guess you could use the recurve bow to hunt the pheasants, but is that really something you want to do? Is that really the, you know, the way you want to go at it? I don't think anybody really wants to go out and hunt pheasants with recurve bows, but you could, I guess, if you wanted to. But for now, let's take a look at the pheasant up here. Again, up to 30 though this time. Actually, like I said, maybe we can actually get one with the recurve bow. Shoot it out of the air. It would be an insane shot. But no, not happening. Took a few too many curves there. But let's take a look at this guy. Fairly low weight, and actually 26.4, not as bad as I thought it would be. Two pretty nice pheasants here, so we'll definitely take that. And to finish off, something we haven't had all hunt, a nice red deer. Look at this guy, pretty nice. Up to 255, but it's actually coming fairly close, so I don't want to stay in there for too long. Now that shot went a little bit further to the right than I thought. The wind is fairly strong, I feel like. Because I definitely wanted that to shoot it way further to the left and maybe get a dumble lung or like a liver lung. But at least hit one lung, so it will go down fairly quickly. And it definitely looked good, so you know, I'll obviously go track it down and you'll see it in just a sec. I tracked it down all the way over here, and there are a few more red deer down there, as you can see, but those are really whatever. Nothing cool about them, sadly, just a really small stag. Pretty much exactly what's been the entire hunt, which is why I'm so excited for this one. Actually something nice to look at. And 244. Honestly, that is not bad. I might actually put that as a mounted skull, because of course I don't have those yet, and the 244 would be a nice start. And you can always improve upon them anyway, so Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. And it's not loading. It does in fact not want to load. Um, I guess that's a sign. We'll not tags it. You don't have enough EM. That is weird because I most definitely do have enough EM. I should have like 700 left or anywhere, somewhere around those lines. But yeah, not a bad score at all. Would have loved to tags it in the end, but that's fine. Got a nice screenshot here, looking pretty good. But for now, we'll head to the launch and take a look at our Hunter score for this video. Now we are ending this episode on rank 1892, which means we gained 20 ranks, and of course we managed to reach the 1800s here, getting ever so close to the final goal of 1000. Definitely looking forward to one day actually reaching it and not just, wanting to. But yeah, we're also ending on 25,809 Hunter score, which means we've gained 113 Hunter score. And honestly, whenever you get more than 100, it's been a good time. And yeah, like I said, definitely had plenty of EM here, almost 700, so not sure why I couldn't tax it, but that's whatever. We'll find a better one. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye bye.